time called Who is America included some...
In 500 meters, turn right onto West Georgia Street.
Included some...
There is no rear wiper on that car. But yet it's still turned on.
In creating the Mirai botnet, a malware that uses networked devices to knock major websites offline in the massive 2016 cyber attacks. According to federal court documents unsealed in Alaska on Tuesday, Haras Jha has agreed to plead guilty to computer crimes charges in the case. The Mirai botnet was used to infect large numbers of internet-connected devices to damage the internet infrastructure in 2016.
This was the botnet that was famous for just taking a whole bunch of old like Linksys and routers and IoT devices, if you will, and using their overall low CPU, low bandwidth capabilities, but in a mass number to actually cause some significant denial of services. And they've got one of the people behind it.
What are you doing? That's illegal. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't wave to me, you bugger.
Thanks.
A little dash cam going there.
No, well, I've thought about it very hard the last for this civic election.
Wow!
Well,
let us know, and
I will, and I hate if I don't to come back
together to basically show their stuff, show why people should choose them. And Elise went to one of those conventions.
It's called Index. It's short for End of Life Expo.
Nice.
And it's a gathering of all end-of-life related businesses. So coffin builders, altar makers, morticians. There was an entire section on pets. Turn your pet remains into...
This scandal. And the problem with 2020 hindsight's totally clear as you look back on it. It's a moment where the military essentially pushes back against the political leadership, and they get away with it.
That is Wiki, an orca in France. She can also say 1, 2, 3, and bye-bye. Wiki is believed to be the first whale.
Basically devastated the city, and a couple of decades on, people are still trying to survive.
Anyways, feel free to let us know about it. Our phone number is pound 730, and you can also tweet us at AM 730 Traffic if you happen to be a bit more social media savvy. Bridge Ansel report.
Them rolling out a new feature to the platform that they haven't yet announced. They kind of get into it a little bit.
Yeah, so just to understand this, you first need to understand that Google's global load balancers are based on a two-tiered architecture of what they call Google front ends, or GFEs. The first tier of GFEs answer requests as close to possible as the user, right? So these are the things that'll be, probably with DNS or other methods, as close to you.
Left.
So this guy, like when I got up and I sort of saw I had 60 comments.
That is probably my favorite. Oh, hey, well, thank you. Now, I have a question about backups. I managed to cause some major problems at my own company when I fiddled with our Nextcloud encryption settings and accidentally crypto-locked a lot of our data. Oh gosh, I am sorry.
Early, free, fair, and transparent elections are the best path back to democracy and respect for human rights in Nicaragua. In the UN statement reading, the use of lethal force is not only unacceptable, but is also in itself an obstacle to obtaining a political solution to the current crisis. And on Tuesday, Nicaraguan police and armed pro-government civilians laid siege in Manimbo. Reportedly, the government's forces started to advance on the neighborhood before dawn. In response, we saw the youth in Manimbo firing homemade mortars. But by the afternoon, the pro-government forces had taken control and began to remove roadblocks set up by the opposition. An early report